Yeah, I just want to ask also about the token economics of a DePin network, right? So I have this sensor for helping the GPS map. I'm getting paid in tokens for it. So I just set it up and I'm getting paid in tokens. I now want to realize the money out of the tokens. What is the demand side of the equation? And does the token exhibit network effects, or is it going to be more stable in price than others? Because I think there's something slightly different about the token economics of an ecosystem like this.
Yeah. I think what we see is a lot of teams are using what's called burn mint equilibrium. And that's a fancy way of saying, if you're buying data from this network, whether it's computer images from a car, whether it's atmospheric correction factors, whether it's you're buying gigabit internet on a monthly basis, you should pay the same price, right? Like, you can't have a world where 1 month, you can't rely on this as a source of infrastructure. If 1 month you're paying $10 and next you're paying $100. So I think we've seen teams pretty much uniformly move towards this model, and that provides a level of stability.
And how does that work exactly? The customer pays in dollars, that gets burnt, and the entire supply gets reduced forever, or just taken off into a vault? How does that?
Yeah, I mean, there's different sub mechanisms that teams use, but by and large, they'll just they'll basically do an open market buy, is probably the easier way to describe it. And therefore, open market buy of the amount that the customer pays, burn the tokens, and then how much they burn will determine the emissions on the backside when they issue new tokens in the next block.
Right.
So I think the demand side's been the challenge for most of these teams, to be just completely candid. When we underwrite DePin deals, one of the things we look for is, do they have proven demand? And in the deals that we've done, we've invested in let's say the category leaders in generating demand, because we know at the end of the day, that's the most important part of this network is not can you build it. In fact, we've, as an industry, pretty repeatedly created the supply side and built out networks much larger than existed in Web 2.
Well, because when money is the first outcome, literally the first outcome, supply is almost infinite because everybody wants money first.
Exactly.
As opposed to building a business. Why bother when you can just sell the token?
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's going to take time, but we do see some very big bright spots and upcoming announcements that I think will really energize a lot of these DePin communities.
Hey there, revolutionaries. To join a community sharing insights like you just watched, head over to realvision.com. There you will get unbiased insights and exclusive access to the very best, brightest, and biggest names in finance. Be a part of our community of lifelong learners. See you there.